Hello, my name is Alex and I am a UTA for Virginia Tech CS 2114 course. Today what we're going to do is the pre-lab for Lab 1, which basically ends up being downloading, installing Eclipse, as well as configuring your Eclipse. So the first thing we're going to do is download the JDK. So we're going to go to this link right here on the pre-lab, and it's going to bring us to the Oracle site for the Java SE downloads. So this first button right here, if I can highlight that, is for the Java JDK. So we're going to download that, and you see here Java SE Development Kit. That's what we want. So what you're going to do is you're going to click or check Accept License Agreement, and then you're going to click the download for your specific OS. They have Linux, Macs, Windows, Mac, Windows. I have a Windows 64-bit, so I'm going to click on that download, and it's going to start downloading for me. I actually have already downloaded this, so I'm going to cancel it, but you can finish your download and finish that installation. The next thing you're going to do is download Eclipse. So we're going to go to that link. The current version of Eclipse is Eclipse Neon. This may change in the future when you're doing this installation, but for right now, mine is Eclipse Neon. So we're going to click Download 64-bit, and then we're going to click this download right here. And your download from may be different. That's okay. So you're just going to click Download, and it's again going to show up down here. Again, I've already downloaded this, so I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to open the download right here. So we're going to download or double click the executable file, and it's going to start the installer for Eclipse. Okay, as the installer opens up, what we're going to click is the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. This is the one you're going to need. You don't need anything fancier than that, so you're just going to double click that. Okay, I keep the installation folder the same. I also keep these checkboxes the same. You can change it if you'd like to, but you don't have to. This is something you're going to use every day, so I do recommend that you keep at least this desktop shortcut. And also make sure that this location isn't going to be somewhere that you're going to delete later on, because if you delete it, then you won't be able to open it in the future and you'll have to go through this process again. So let's click Install, and that doesn't take too long either. Okay, once it's done installing, you can click Launch, and Eclipse will launch up. While that happens, let me get rid of some of these. Okay, and as you see here, we're going to set up our workspace. So now that it's opened, let's do that. So you can keep this the same as well, although I do recommend you putting something a little bit more specific, like CS 2114 workspace. I already have a workspace, so I'm just going to name it something random so I can delete it later. But I also recommend you check this box right here to save it as a default. Again, I'm going to uncheck that because this isn't going to be my default. But once you do that, you'll never have to see this box again unless you do decide to use Eclipse again for maybe CS 3114 or something like that. So let's click OK. And Eclipse Neon is going to open, and we're going to see a welcome screen. Okay, here's that welcome screen. Let's pull that over here. Okay, there's some useful things over here, but I'm going to ignore that for now. Right now, all you really care about is overview, tutorials, and samples buttons. Those are going to be really helpful. I recommend you look at all of those right now. It'll get you super comfortable with Eclipse, give you a few tutorials. You'll get used to and get more comfortable with Java and coding in Java, because I'm sure you've had a little bit of a break from that. And then you can also look at some sample code. Once you're done with that, you can uncheck this box right here for the welcome screen to pop up every time unless you do want it, and you're going to X out of this. So now what you can see is your workspace. Your workspace is where you're going to be doing all of your coding. It's basically where you're going to spend all of your time. Because of that, you want to configure it so that you only see what you need. Honestly, I never use the task list, so you can click this minimize button right here to make it go away. I never use this window down here either. Some people use this outline window, some people don't. You can minimize that. If later on you decide you want to use it, just come back over here and click restore and it'll come back. There's some other windows that you can look at right over here in this menu, and that's how you open those. So now we're done downloading and installing Eclipse. The next thing we're going to do is configure it. So what we're going to do is go over here to the help menu and click install new software. What we're going to need is over here we have a few links. So we're going to need this link right here for this part. We're going to copy that and paste it in your work with box and then click enter. So now your installation packages over here are going to pop up. We're going to select those and then click next. These are very important. You're not going to be able to, nothing is going to work correctly if you don't do this. So now let's click next again, accept license agreements, finish, okay. And then after this is done, it's going to ask us to restart Eclipse, so we're going to click yes. And that's going to take a quick second. Okay, now that that's done restarting, we're going to finish up the configuration process by clicking the window button, preferences, configured assignments, and then we're going to copy and paste these URLs. Make sure you do it in this order because you're not going to have the configuration assignments button until after you install the software. And make sure you also use the correct links that we have listed on the pre-lab, or else you won't be able to download or submit anything correctly. Now let's click OK. Now that you've done that, you can see that your download button part works correctly. And you have your labs, if you have any open right now, available for download. And you have your support folders. Make sure you download that, do that now. That's very important. And as those download, you can see them popping up over here. The only other thing I would actually recommend you do that's not on the pre-lab is I would convert tabs to spaces. There's a YouTube video in this channel for that. But that's very important because when you submit your assignments to WebCat, they will get points taken off because you don't have spaces and you have tabs instead. So make sure you do that. That's just something that WebCat requires. Tabs or spaces, that's usually the coder's preference, but for this class we're going to use spaces. So make sure you do that. And once you're done with all of that, you are done setting up Eclipse. You are ready for Lab 1. Good luck and have fun this semester. I hope you learn a lot.